I'm Shaw Grigsby for Major League Fishing. I can tell you one thing, when you go out fishing, there is one weak spot in your whole system. You got to understand you've got incredible rods, incredible reels, super strong line, you got steel hooks, tungsten weights, all that, but the weakest link is your knot. So the knot that you tie your lure on with, that's the weakest spot. If you make a good knot, you're going to catch more fish. You're not going to break off. You're going to have a good day fishing. You hook the biggest fish of your life, you're going to land him, and that's important. Makes the day fun. Let me show you. Now, we started fishing monofilaments years ago, and then all of a sudden comes fluorocarbon lines. Now, fluorocarbon does not perform as good as monofilament with knots, except if you tie the right knot. Now, there's 2 or 3 knots that work really good for fluorocarbon, but this is the one I like, and it's my favorite knot, and it's an easy knot. It's called a double pitson. So when you tie this knot, instead of using a single line, you just reach up here, fold maybe 10 inches over, and pinch it down and slide it through the eye of the hook. Now, let's say the eye of the hook is really small. You can run your single line through, like this, run it through, turn around, run it back through, okay? And what you've done is got the doubled line through the hook or lure. That's all you want to do. As long as you get it doubled, you're good. Now, I lay this in my left hand. Now, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to lay it in my left hand. Here's my line, and there's my bait, lure, hook, whichever you have. Draw a circle over your index finger. So see your index finger, and your hook just lays there. Then I'm going to wrap this around these 2 lines that are hanging, wrap it around 3 times. So to do that, I'm going to put that in my finger right there. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Can you go 4? Certainly. Take my end and go right through the top where my finger was. I grab it on the back side. Now I'm going to tighten this up. But look at this. Here's the loop. I'm going to try to hold it out for you. There's the loop that was around your finger. So your line comes through it, around, and back out on the same side of that loop. So they're not coming crisscrossed, same side. That's important. Then you're just going to cinch this down. And can you wet it? Certainly, it helps to wet it. Cinch it all down, and there you go. Now you have a super strong knot. Now here's another little tip that's kind of cool. Now you can do this on any knot that you tie. So you have another knot. I mean, another great knot is a double improved clinch knot. Double your line, tie an improved clinch knot. It's a good knot. It's a little harder to tie, but it's a good knot for fluorocarbon. But you're going to have 3 tag ends. They're sticking forward if you got a lot of slop in the water, you know, moss, vegetation, whatever. These tag ends could be grabbing some of that and leaving junk up front. So what I do is I do what's called a half hitch. I learned this from Davey Height. You just you do a half hitch. So since this is real short, normally what a half hitch would be is I'll go around my main line, a little hard for me to show you, around my main line and back through. So there's, I go around it and back through. To do that with this short end is hard, so all I'm going to do is draw a circle, slide that in there, pull on this one. That's done the same thing. It's around my main line. I'm going to pull this one straight and this one down. And as you see, where are my tag ends? They're going downward angle now. Instead of sticking out, you can take the other one, go around, back through, cinch them down a little bit, don't get too tight with them, and look where your tag ends now. They're down rather than sticking forward. Trim off your ends, you're ready to go fishing. You've got that knot that's perfect, called a double pitson, super, super strong. Try it out, I think you'll like it.